It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. 2 down, 1 to go on the road, and in this one, the Heat are looking for a win, something they've been able to do 9 straight times versus the Philadelphia 76ers in regular season play. Come on in that building, Heat players. There they are, strolling. They're like flanked, like almost like the West Side Story, like they're gonna duel. Nice scarf out of LBJ, Rio alongside, and of course Dwayne Wade, Mr. GQ. Cardigan. That's enough this time of year, pre-spring, for Chris Bosh. Come on in.
Doug Collins will have them ready.
Iguodala is throws it down. Behind the back to Brand.
The 76ers on fire.
All the way. Yes!
Magic with the big man, there's just a whole lot to handle.
Howard cleans it up. Finds Howard, and there's no defending that.
The best game,
the biggest name,
right here on Sunsports.
Fiorentino, John Crotty, and our entire Sunsports team. I am Jason Jackson. It's time to ball, y'all Heat Sixers on Sunsport.
It is the final game of a 3-game road trip for Miami, and it brings the Heat to Philadelphia. And on this NBA Friday night, Miami attempts to end their 4-game road losing streak. Heat have 9 straight regular season wins against the 76ers and eliminated Philadelphia in the first round of last year's playoffs. And welcome everyone inside the Wells Fargo Center. Tonight, the third of 4 meetings between 2 division-leading teams in the East. And we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. Miami Heat basketball on Sun Sports. You've got more MVP evidence for LeBron James, who leads his Heat in 10 different categories, including scoring, rebounding, assists, steals, field goal percentage, and minutes. LeBron's played over 40 minutes in 8 of the last 9 games and had 35 points in Wednesday's loss to the Bulls at Chicago. And the night just the beginning of a big game weekend for the Miami Heat. On a beautiful day and night here in the city of Philadelphia, the Heat get set for their 43rd game of the season. Miami at 31-11. Here's your Cleveland Clinic starters. The Heat going with Joel Anthony in the middle, LeBron and Bosh up front with Chalmers and Wade in the backcourt. Iguodala, Brand, Turner, Holiday, and the 7-foot rookie out of Southern Cal, Nick Vukovic, in the starting lineup for the 76ers. Well, Tony, the Heat have 2 wins by a total of 41 points against Philadelphia this year. And in the 2 games against the Sixers, the Heat are plus 30 in the rebound department. And that has been an area of concern recently for the Heat. In their 4 straight road losses, they've been outboarded by almost 13 a game. How about a closer look?
And then run. And you heard LeBron say, look, we gotta stay home more before we run because we got to get the rebound first.
Now, Dwayne Wade and LeBron James combined for 71 points Wednesday in Chicago. You know that's the 2nd time this month the duo has combined for 71. They did it early in the month at Portland. And it was the 3rd time in 2 years that Dwayne Wade and LeBron James have combined for 71 points in a game. They did it last year, ironically, against Philadelphia. Well, tonight's tip of the game is being delivered to you by Papa John's. Our officiating crew working tonight's game, Mike Callahan, Gainesville native David Jones, and Orlando missed 9 of their first 11 shots. Wade off the rebound finds LeBron, who gets the field goal and the foul. And the Heat playing like they enjoy playing. Defense leading the fast break offense.
There's that Dan Marino pass again from D. Wade. Led LeBron perfectly with this pass. Somewhere in there's a quarterback ready to come out. And you know, when LeBron goes to the basket, opponents have been trying to do this all year. They try to foul him, put him on the line, but he's so strong he goes right through the foul.
Anthony, he's the minister of defense for Miami. Anthony, 7 straight games with at least 1 block. He's had 2 blocks in 3 games in a row. He's already got 1 send back tonight. And Tony, he is Mr. Defense in the painted area for Miami.
He is, and he gets his hands on a lot of balls, defensive rebounds that other teammates get. And defensively, he discourages guys from trying to go to the hoop when he gets over there sooner. We've always said this, that he has the quick feet of a small forward rather than a center.
And Joel Anthony, number 5 on the Heat's all-time shot blocking list. He is just 4 blocks away from tying Shaquille O'Neal for the number 4 spot. in Heat history.
And that first block he had tonight looked like Alonzo Mourning or Bill Russell, the way he blocked it with a soft hand and even got the rebound himself.
First 6 shots. After 1 quarter in Philadelphia, the Heat have thrown the first punch. Miami leading the 76ers 31-18.
Say, I'm going to rebound the ball, and then he goes and rebound it. And there's that pass, that angle pass inside. Chris Bosh will be on the line when we come back. Jones, he's on a roll, shooting a 3. Bury that shot, baby. He didn't have to wait till 17 seconds left in the game tonight. There you go. Mr. 305, the other 305. Loves the cheers at home from the Heat fans and loves silencing the boos on the road.
Vucevic tried to track him down. You see the bump. LeBron able to finish. That Sherman tank named LeBron James.
Hard under the basket. Bosh lost the ball here, but Udonis was right there. Puts it up and misses, but then UD taps it in. So they gave the 2 points to him. Good job passing this boy. Come off the screen. Good pass. Udonis gathers it and gets fouled.
That's 46-23 in the second half. Philly, a 4-point game with 1:15 left.
Let's see what the Heat goes through here. They need a basket.
Shot clock already down to 7. LeBron, one-on-one, rising up and sticking it. Oh, brother, what a big bucket for LeBron James to put the Heat. Congratulations on the win and your double-double, 12 points, season-high 11 rebounds, along with 6 assists. But before we talk about the good stuff, what happened to you guys in the second half tonight? You were ahead by 29 a few minutes into the third quarter.
I told y'all about that lead on the road before the third quarter. Then it's tough, man. But they came out with a lot of energy. Very aggressive. The biggest thing was they got turnovers, and they beat us up on the glass in the third quarter.
Dwayne, what's your mindset after you lose 4 in a row on the road, 2 games on this road trip, coming into this game? Do you come in with more focus and more determination?
Yeah, we did. We came in very focused with determination, and we started the game off very well, as good as we have in a long time. We just didn't, withstand it for the whole 48 minutes. So, we'll take the win, but we know that, it shouldn't have been a dogfight like this. But, this team ain't going to lay down. We understand that. But, we got to do better.
Dwayne, you just slapped high five with LeBron James. LeBron and Udonis had 13 of the Heat's final 15 points in this game. I know how proud you are of your Heat classmate, Udonis Haslem. You guys came in 9 years ago together. Yeah. Udonis had 8 of his 10 points tonight in the fourth quarter when you needed it most.
Well, he hit some big shots, man, and that's, no matter if UD's been struggling with a shot, we can always count on him to do something in a game that's very positive. And obviously, rebounding, he's one of the best at that in the minutes that he played. But tonight, he hit some big shots for us, and we trusted him. So I always love when he knock him down because he know how much trust we have in him, and, good for him.
Last question for you, Dwayne, so you can get back in that dressing room. Big game Sunday against Orlando, a team that has beaten you guys twice already.
Yeah, it's a big game, for us, continue to play well at home. But, we got to get back on our winning streak. So, that's the biggest thing is for us to get back to playing good basketball. We started some tonight. We didn't finish it. So hopefully at home we can play 48 minutes of good basketball.
Dwayne, thanks a lot, and congratulations on your best rebounding game of the season. And the Heat do end that 4-game road losing streak.
Some big shots throughout the course of the game. Took him a while in the fourth quarter, but he made the big one at the end, too. Started off shooting that fadeaway, but really within 16 feet of the basket. So he was backing down his man and creating mismatches. And then he was getting out with the hard drive and finishing with his shoulders facing the basket, where he's so difficult to stop. He's so strong. If you don't put a body on him right away, he goes right up and can, finish his own shot.
12 of his 20 offerings went right through the basket, and boy, oh boy, is he strong. I mean, that man is 7 feet tall, about 300 pounds. That being Vucevic, and he just bounces right off him and kisses it off the glass, and no foul called, no argument out the man. But all he gets is flack from everybody outside of the
contested jumpers. But he does so many other things besides score the basketball. He rebounded as well as we've seen him. He had a season high rebounding the ball in the first half with 9, and he finishes with 11. And he also can facilitate by passing the basketball, had 6 assists. He just causes the defense to collapse on him Right there, you see the double team able to create for his friends right there with LeBron cutting to the basket. These guys continue to play well together and know where each other is going to be on the floor and find each other in rhythm.
Gave up no second chance points in the first half, 19 in the second, but the guy who saved them in the end in the fourth quarter was Udonis Haslem. He had that tip in, he had 3 J's, big shots when Philly was coming down the stretch, trying to close the gap on the Heat, got the crowd behind him, a lot of momentum. Those were daggers to Philadelphia and a real big help for the Heat winning this game tonight.
An honor serving you once again. Our final score 84-78. If you want to watch tonight's game all over again, it's midnight, the witching hour, right here on Sunsports. Once again, our next telecast Sunday, 7 o'clock against the Magic. Heat Live delivered by Papa John's at 6:30. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your exclusive home for Miami Heat basketball. For John Crotty, I am Jason Jackson. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, South Florida. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Sunday. We leave you now with the final take.
That's game. 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 Let's go.